Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're not subscribed already guys, please make sure you go hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like and comment and let me know what you think about my looks. Like today I'm serving looks. I'm giving you guys face, eyes, everything today. So if you want to see how I did this look, then please continue watching and I will see you guys in my next video. I'm going to take my eyeshadow base and prime my lid. First thing first, I'm going to take that dark blue eyeshadow and I'm going to carve out where I want my cut crease. So now I'm going to make sure I blend out the edge of that dark blue shade. Like, it's really important for me to blend out the edge because it will make it easier for me to apply the other eyeshadow onto it and it will be easier for it to blend together. Just make sure you tap on the edge or you do circular motion to blend out the edge of your first eyeshadow. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with that lime green to blend out the edge of that dark blue. And you want to make sure you go on the edge of the blue shade. So I'm just going to do gentle circular motion and then I'm going to do tapping motion if I need to do tapping motion. So now I'm going to go in with the yellow shade to buff out the lime green at the top. So you need to remember, after you apply all your eyeshadows, you need to make sure you go over each eyeshadow so that you can intensify the colors. So I'm going to be going over that dark blue and then I'm going to go over that green and then the yellow to make sure like the colors are intensified. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a different shade of blue to intensify the other blue that I applied. So to clean up my cut crease, I'm going to go over that with the micellar water, and I find that when I use the micellar water I get like a cleaner cut, unlike the Vaseline. If you don't wipe the Vaseline off properly, like you will have problem when it comes to applying your concealer or your eyeshadow base onto that. And guys, if you need this eyeshadow base, I will put the link in my description. And this is from my brand, so if you want to go check it out, then feel free to go check it out. Once you have the desired shape that you want to make sure you blend out the eyeshadow base before you apply your eyeshadow. So I'm just going to tap on the product to blend it in so that it is smooth. So now I'm just going to tap that lime green on. So for me to get like a seamless blend from one eyeshadow to another, I like to blend the edge of my first eyeshadow so that it can blend in nicely with the second shade. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with another shade of green and I'm just going to tap it on the edge of that other green, making sure like the edge is blended out. Okay, so now I'm going to tap it into the skin. So this concealer that I'm using is actually a sample concealer, which hopefully will be out soon. And it does give you like a full coverage as well as a natural finish type of look. And it basically gave what it was supposed to give. So now I'm just going to highlight the areas where I need to highlight. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my Real Technique brush and I'm going to blend it. So I'm not going to blend the inside as yet, so I'm going to blend this area right here, and then I'm going to blend this side so that it is like a smooth blend. If I blend one eye and the brush is too wet and then I go ahead and blend the other eye, it's not going to be the same blend. So this is why I just tend to go back and forth. So now I'm gonna just jump in and go in with my foundation stick, and this is the Revolution foundation stick. So we're gonna do it like this and take it down right here. For some reason I started to do it this way, I don't know why, but I feel like when I do it this way, like it helps as well to define that cheekbone. If you want to try something out, just go and try out this type of contour. So you want your contour to blend in with your concealer. So you're gonna just tap on the edge of it so that it's blended together, so that it's basically in one. Just going to tap on it. I know right now it's looking a little bit crazy, but it will come together. This is so crazy. And like I said, I don't normally do my contour this way, but this is the second time I'm actually doing my contour this way. And I feel like, yeah, it's a little bit crazy still, but it will come together. Just watch and see, it will come together. So now that this side is blended, I'm going to go ahead and blend this side, and I will be right back, guys. Okay, so now it's not looking as crazy as it did before, and that's because I went in with another foundation brush and basically blend out the edge so that it don't look crazy. Okay guys, so the setting powder that I'm going to be using is actually a sample setting powder. So I'm going to take a little bit at a time and just blend under the eye. I don't really like to bake under my eye, so I have to make sure I blend everything out. Just basically tap the product in. I'm going to go in with the bronzer to basically highlight the areas where I did my contour. And as usual, I'm going to tap the product onto the skin. I don't like to drag the product, I just like to tap it on. I feel like that gives me a more smooth blend when I tap it on. But we're not going to go too harsh with that contour because obviously I feel like I applied a lot of the foundation stick. So I'm just going to go lightly with the contour. So now I'm going to contour my nose. So I'm going to take it up into the brow area, because when I take it up into the brow area, it makes my nose a little bit longer. So when I'm applying powder on my cheekbone, I don't like to use the beauty blender, because I feel like when I use the beauty blender, the powder is going to stick. That first place that you put the powder is just going to stick right there, and I don't really like that harsh line. So this is why I like to use the brush to just blend all the areas. Guys, I'm literally loving this setting powder and this concealer. Love it. So now I'm going to tap any excess powder into my skin. We're going to tap it in. Okay, so now I'm going to do my blush, and I'm going to use my eyeshadow palette to do my blush. Like, to be honest here, I'm not really into these liquid type of blush. So if you want to save yourself some money, just use an eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to take my highlighter and I'm going to put it on the highest part of my cheekbone. This will give me a more defined look. And look at that highlight. Tell me your highlight is glowing without telling me your highlight is glowing. Look at that highlight. That's the kind of vibe it's actually giving me. So now I'm going to go in with my contour brush to brush out any areas where I feel like it's looking a little bit harsh. So to outline my lip, I went in with my lipstick in the shade Coca, and that lipstick is actually a lip liner in a bottle, but I will link everything in the description. So the next thing that I did, I went in with my eyeshadow base to give me that nude type of look, and then I am going to go in with my lip gloss. So once again, I will link everything in the description so you guys can see what I used. So I wanted a dark under eye, so I went in with my black eyeliner to highlight my waterline, and I'm just going to blend it out using a black eyeshadow because, like I said, I want it to be like a dark under eye. So guys, as we come up to the end of the video, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube. Don't forget to like, drop a comment, let me know what you think about this look. And if you have any suggestions, you can always include them.